you wait. I'm here with you. Don't worry.
We're doing this together.
I know what it's like to...
Main DLC.
Yeah, we're gonna share the stream. So, but I know what it's like to be watching a VOD and then there's like nothing. There's just silence, and they've got like a mic problem. And they don't fix it to like
technical difficulties.
Yeah, to keep on skipping ahead, and then they like say something and like referencing something they said before, and then you gotta go back because you want to know what they're joking about. But then then it's not that funny, and you're like, why did I do that? Why did I believe?
And the stream is pretty early compared to our other streams.
True.
Early boys.
Early boys. Gamer boy. Sorry, I don't know why that's funny.
Gamer.
Man, I remember.
Dildo boy.
I remember I got shown some like propaganda piece about like girl gamers or whatever, and it was like I'm a like, and it was like supposed to be, and I didn't realize it was all girls at first. Like I just didn't think of it in this like that way. I should have, because I've been at my school for long enough. But
you think you would know?
They were like, I'm a gamer and I play on Xbox, and I was like, ooh. Who says that? Who says I'm a gamer? I'm a gamer boy.
I'm a gamer and I play Candy Crush.
But exactly. So they start with like Xbox, and I'm like, all right, I guess an Xbox is something. And then then the next person was like, I'm a gamer and I play on. Oh, I don't know what they said. It's like.
What, Nintendo DS?
It's probably like. They probably said like something like PlayStation, and I was like, PlayStation? Like the original PlayStation? What do you mean? Like, I was like, there's like a bunch of numbers that go after that, and I was like, oh, but then, and then it's like, I assumed Xbox 360, but at that time I think Xbox One was out, so that was just as out of touch, but I just didn't think about it. Because I assume when someone says Xbox, they mean 360, just because of like my generation, kind of.
Sure.
Everyone just said Xbox, no one said 360. And then when the Xbox One came out, people were like, Xbox.
yeah, right?
Like,
we just want to call it Xbox.
Some people said X-Bone, but...
X-Boner.
Boners, penis. Anyway, the third person goes, I am a gamer and I play on iPhone. And I was like, alright, enough. Kill them all. It's like, that's unacceptable.
I don't think so. Alright.
I'm pretty sure you could, like...
Are you showing the Code Vein stream to everyone?
Yeah.
Or the Code Vein screen?
No. It's just starting now. They haven't been good. They've been
They
bad.
haven't...
They've been bad boys. No, I'm kidding.
So for those of you who may or may not have realized in the last stream, I actually had the wrong obliterator.
No one realized. No one's looking in your inventory.
I had the wrong obliterator axe equipped. I had the unupgraded one. I don't know when I even switched. I don't know when that happened. But now I have the correct one, so I will actually be doing damage. Which is most helpful. Am I joining your game, or are you joining mine?
I don't think I've beaten the whole area in my game. Right?
I thought you got all the vestiges and everything.
I don't think I beat both of the bosses.
Oh.
I think I'm missing the other boss. Like I have one key and not the other.
Maybe.
Okay, let me, I'm just curious about something. Because my poor girlfriend is trapped in the land of slow dodges, but... So if you drop this down to 56 pounds with, like, that's the only one that reduces weight? Okay, so if that dropped down to 56 pounds... Yeah. 56 pounds... Hold on, let me see. Do I have a 56-pound weapon? That would be normal. Oof. So this is a super light...
What is this boss weak to?
Ice.
Ice.
You know, how, like... electricity is stopped by ice.
Oh yeah, totally. Very realistic.
Yeah. So this one's actually super light too. Yeah, I just feel like fast dodging is the dodging of the future. And it's got to be like a really heavy gun. Yeah. No. So how heavy can it be and still get fast dodging? 22 pounds, still good. It's 28 is too heavy. 25.6 is too heavy. I guess it's not possible, but fast dodging is definitely advantageous. All right, let's get back at it. I guess I'll join your world.
Alright. That is cool with Moy. Let me put out my distress signal. What's that noise I heard?
That's a notification from my phone. That you liked one of my posts. What a supportive girlfriend. Okay.
Are you ready to get got?
Spaghetti. Oh no, I'm not.
You're not?
Definitely not.
What do you need?
Cross spike. Ice barrage is that good? Can I use ice barrage? Oh, do you have the frost weapon?
I do. I have the frost halberd.
Oh, I have the wrong thing equipped. Wait, is Perseus actually the best one? Yeah. Yeah, Perseus was the one I'm supposed to use. Okay. So I just had to change my skills, not the code. Alright. Okay, so this one is good, and then the super slow one is Baba Yaga's Gaze. Okay. Yeah. I'm all set.
Alright.
Oh, wait.
Oop. Anything you want to put on your quick menu?
I can't. So wait. So this weapon is bad? Why can't I wield this weapon? What? Hold on, let me go hit something.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It claims I can't wield it, but I can. Maybe.
Right. It doesn't have like an exclude in your menu, so.
Yeah. So. Do they? Oh, so what does this want? This wants D plus C plus C. D plus C plus C. D in willpower. For some reason it says I can't. Well, it's definitely not working.
Yeah, that's weird.
So.
Do you want to disconnect and reconnect?
Let me see. Well, hold on. This is D and C. So strength needs to go up by 1, dexterity needs to go up by 2. So that should work, but it doesn't. Oh, now it's fine.
Yeah, now it's working.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Hey, congratulations on getting here first, Mr. Free.
Got my flip here.
Your reward is 1.
What are you gonna put on the Banjo-Kazooie noises?
Oh, here, a takeout container. Congratulations.
Alright.
So the entire time Trisha was struggling last time, she had the wrong weapon equipped.
Wow.
And
I had the wrong obliterator axe equipped. It
Yeah.
should've...
they drop a
Should've saved
second
it to us.
obliterator axe, which she didn't upgrade. She had.
I don't know when I put the other one on.
It was probably my fault when I was like, "Oh wow, they drop a second one," and you were like, "Yeah," and probably opened your inventory and were like, "Boop."
That was a long time ago, though.
Right, but you're just so jacked you didn't notice. God, I was so careful, and then I went and did it anyway. Oh my god, I hate that. If you clip the wings, it just does nothing. It's like 12,000 damage reduced to 600. Ugh. This is just...
It's done. Oh no, cool guy mode. Ooh, nice.
So apparently you can like hit him out of his redness by just, hitting him.
Oh no.
And apparently
Thank you.
the red is like more dangerous or something. Alright, I want to see if I can slap him. He goes by. Oh, that was bad placement.
Ooh, I got stunned. Yeah.
Sorry. It's hard to res and not die,
Yeah, because he goes over you pretty quick.
but you can see the damage is so much higher now that you're doing damage too.
Yeah.
We were getting him like consistently to half an hour. Oh.
Yeah, not this phase.
So go to the outside and it's easier to dodge.
Oh
What?
God.
Alright, that is the last heal.
Understood.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I don't know how I died, but it just said I was dead, so I believe them. Alrighty. We got this. Let me put on my Distress Signal again.
Okay. Yeah, so in conclusion, this boss sucks.
Oh yeah, I don't like this boss.
This blood code is definitely fun, though.
Yes. It'd be good to New Game Plus with that.
Yeah. It's kind of too bad that they're not going to make a sequel to this game.
Yeah. Let me try see if I can get more damage with this in the beginning.
There's a couple people that were saying like the best way to fight this boss is just to like use the queen thing and just like nuke it. Oh my god, already doing that?
Apparently.
God, that fucking blows.
It stays in the air for so long, I don't know when he's gonna land. Ugh, get off of me.
Alright. Ah, hit the wing again.
That's okay. Oh, come on! It didn't even hit me! Fucking God. So annoying. I gotta
That
heal.
is-
That's why I'm running away. Oh God.
So he's in cool guy mode while he's... Ah, God.
Yeah, just gotta wait for him to like stop.
Oh, I died. Okay. So I think we need to like pummel him out of red.
Sure?
Yeah, you can...
It's
if
not
he...
just like a time thing?
It's a time thing, but if you knock him down, he stops.
Ugh. Oh no. Ugh. That projectile does way too much fucking damage.
Yeah.
I have to unlock on him just to get outside the ring,
Hmm.
and then fucking projectile.
Yeah.
That's not cool, man.
He made the animation for shooting a ball at me, but he ran inside the ball to hide it. So I was like, well, what am I gonna do? I gotta dodge, right? And then I dodged into a zappy thing and died. Should have just, I don't know, died, I guess. Apparently, like, I don't know, maybe just bonking the fuck out of him is like the way to do it. Maybe I should be switching to big sword and beating him up.
I don't know, man.
Because the knockdowns seem to like reset his stuff, so I don't know. I was watching some like internet historian stream highlight thing or whatever, and someone in his chat, he was laughing at someone in his chat posting this like copy pasta thing, and he was like, it's like, do you think anyone ever posted that unironically? And I was like,
They need like some animation for the double heal because I have to like wait a whole fucking million years to get another heal off.
it is a thing. It's also never a problem earlier in the game. It's only a late game problem when you have more health. See, I wonder if that actually did it, because he was red and then I hit him in the head and it, you think maybe it's a headshot that stops him from being all
Cool guy. Oh no. I don't know how, but I am almost dead. I'm dead.
You're okay.
I don't feel okay. I feel raped.
Okay, let's calm down.
Goody.
Heal me?
I don't have any ichor.
You should have put blood
I
sacrifice.
can't get blood sacrifice.
Yes, you can.
I can't. I told you already. I explained it to you.
Hey.
Is there a snack in the chat? Snack.
What? Scissorette.
Scissorette.
Hi, Sai. Or, yeah, Sai. Let's go with that. Sorry. I am a low skill name reader. So one guy has got like a name like a fucking android. It's like, how am I all these dashes and numbers and shit? It's like, what the... Oh, hey, our emoji's not working? I forgot. Well, here's the thing, though. It's like a different... Let me see. Edit. Wait, can I see the chat? Here. Type some emojis in chat. Wait, it's copy image? That's not what I want. Is that actually... Let me try this. Part...
What are you doing?
Part
Why?
takeout.
What are you doing?
It's just gonna say part takeout. I don't think it's actually going to say... I don't think it's going to change it to be the emoji.
No, I don't think so. Anyway.
Well, we tried.
Yeah. Tried so hard.
I could do 8 equals 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 D. That's probably... I mean, if they have Dick or Dildo on YouTube, I'm pretty sure... Pretty sure 8 equals 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 D is... Oh my god, the fucking wings are so long. God damn it. And my gazillion damage thing is always missing. But it actually hit, so I guess I should be grateful. Oh my god.
Okay, cool bandit. Oh well, whatever you call this guy.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright, so he's running around.
Let's set you.
I'm just gonna go for ass shots. Fuck the headshot. Garbage. That was a juicy headshot. 11,000 damage. Normally it's 8, so it's a decent.
Running around. Having a good time.
Oh, I hate that. The wings.
Yeah.
The damage reduction on the wings is like over 90%. Fuck.
Oh my god. Take this.
I will need it.
Oh god, I gotta unlock. Ugh. Oh.
I don't even know. How's that?
Just go around the rosy man.
Oh, I just died at it. But what actually is hitting me?
I don't know. This boss is mean. I don't like him.
Guess Zalgotex wouldn't work either. Zalgotex might. Maybe? Because that's like a font. Sort of? I don't know how that works, actually. So, I was telling a story the other day about my friend that got canceled at school. But
Cancel man.
yeah, I called him like yesterday? Yeah, I called him yesterday to see how he was doing. And he did not in fact kill himself, and he's doing good. It was cool to catch up. We're gonna get lunch this week. It's been like a couple years, I guess, but still lives nearby, so. It was funny because he was like, "Oh, I was thinking about you the other day because I was listening to prog metal." Or first he said like whatever like band it was, and I was like, "I don't know what the fuck that is." And he's like, "Ah, it's like prog metal." He's like, "You're the one who got me into it," and I he didn't remember how I got him into prog metal, but it was like he was talking about some kind of philosophy shit. And then I was like, man, you like all this like pretentious stuff. I bet you'd love prog metal. And then he was like,
Oh, I love this.
he was like, oh, what band should I listen to? I was like, I don't know. I don't listen to prog. And then he I was like, oh, there's this one that people make fun of. And then he went and like looked up that kind of music, and he was like, oh, this is the best kind of music. Oh man, this is like my life. I've just been missing this my whole life. I can't believe it. So funny. Some people are a bit much. He is a much.
Oh man, stamina. Yeah.
Just like all the attacks that hit, and you're like, I disagree. It's like this boss, just so many of them.
This boss is garbaggio.
All those little like random hits.
Lord of Thunder. More like Lord of Thunder.
I died. Thanks.
I don't have a lot of health though. So now I'm good.
It's okay.
Unlock. There you go.
Should I like block or something when he runs around?
I'm just dodging.
Like there's like when he passes me, realistically, okay, I died. Realistically, there's no animation and there's nowhere else to go in the stage. So it's like, do I just like beg to daddy iframe or like block?
He's red. No! No!
Oh.
He cornered blocked him so hard. No!
Yeah, I don't have another.
I know. It's just like he kept on getting me with stun, like twice in a row. And then like I'm against a corner, just spamming dodge to save my life. This boss sucks!
Yeah. This boss
Do you level up anymore, or are you all leveled up out?
I can try and level up. My girlfriend's
Oh,
calling
I
me.
just see that you have like
Girlfriend's
150,000.
calling me a noob. Yeah. No, I think this guy just is bad. Not even like the run around the room ability is fine, I guess. It's just the reach of the wings, like, and how he hits randomly behind him, or like when he runs past you and you just take damage, but you don't get zapped by any lightning or like anything. It's just like you just have to remember that it happens. It feels bad.
Yeah, I'm almost wondering if I should try other blood codes, but
I think maybe you should try just bonking the shit out of him with the big sword.
I am.
No. I mean with the sword.
Yeah, but the attack on the sword is slower, so it's just easier to like switch to this and get
Okay.
more bonks to get more acre.
All right.
I mean, I'll start
Whatever
off
you-
with the sword, but you know.
Whatever you want to do.
Alright.
I think like staggering this guy has like a special benefit though, so that's why I would say maybe
Well,
it's
I mean,
good.
the other obliterator axe staggers as well.
Yeah, I literally don't know if it does as much as Like, I literally don't know how stagger works in this game, so I couldn't tell you what's better.
I need a soft-spoken British boy to explain it to me.
Yeah. This game's not edgy enough for soft-spoken British boys to care.
Oh my god, I never thought that I would wish for him to run around just to give me a break.
Maybe try dodging in?
I mean, I do that when I want to be close to him. I don't want to be close to him. I want to go away and heal.
Okay. But you know what I mean. Like, you might be safer dodging behind him. Oh, he's you got your wish. He's doing the running. Fucking amazing. So we beat him out of red.
Now I want to break. I want to break now. Take it. I'll do what I can with this sword, which is not much.
You know what? I should do the spikes when he's running around. Ah, okay.
Oh no.
Just got hit by random ass tail hitbox, I guess. I'm gonna go right outside the hitbox.
Hang in there a little longer. What? Wah! No!
Ah.
No!
You're up.
Not for long. There's fucking...
Zappy zaps everywhere.
Yeah, zappy zaps everywhere. And I can't unlock on him right away because the stick doesn't work.
Hmm.
Because games were not made for pressing in little sticks.
So I guess...
The stupid mouse keeps on showing up and I don't know why. It just shows up in the middle of my screen. I'm not even moving it.
Trish is yelling so loud that it's moving the mouse.
That's not possible.
You know how they could improve this boss?
Take it out.
Have less health so you don't have to do it as much. I think, honestly, just beating him up when he's in red is, I guess, what you're supposed to do. You know how, like, the other boss had the beam that would go across the stage if you didn't beat up its, like, other things?
Sure.
I think their version of that for this fight is just, like, hitting the boss harder. Which, like, I don't know. I'm not a boss scientist, but it seems pretty fucking stupid. Because, like...
It's incredibly not balanced.
Yeah, I shouldn't have expected that to land, but, you know, here we are.
Nice. Oh god. Super fucked up. Take it. Ugh.
Thank you. That is my least favorite move. I don't know what
I can't tell what's even happening.
I know. I don't even know what it
So
looks like,
fast.
but it's my least favorite. Whatever it is where he covers the whole screen with his body, and then maybe it's a tail whip. Let's go with a tail whip. I hate that. That was worth a shot. Died. Thank you.
Oh no. Get on the outside.
So I knocked him out of red, but he's still doing it anyway, so that's cool.
Oh my god! What the fuck was that? It literally landed off screen. You can't make that shit
Thank
up.
you. Save me. Oh wow, I'm really fucked now.
Ugh.
You're up.
Ugh.
Oh, he's doing this again.
I was stunned as I was revived.
You know, I thought about complaining about getting stun locked, but maybe that's like avant-garde. Like maybe it's like, you know, it's like meta because he's lightning and lightning is stun. And for those at home, you can't see Trisha's face, but her opinion of that supposition is summarize.
Added nothing to the conversation. Why does this mouse keep showing up? Do I have to unplug my mouse for it to just not appear in the middle of my screen? I don't like this boss.
I don't
Boss
like
sucks.
it either. Would you like to beat the other bosses in this level?
Boss sucks cocks.
Yeah. He's a gay boy. You know, like...
Dipper dildo boy.
Yeah. So, this boss doesn't even, like, have... I don't even have...
Go back to Clean Slayer build or something. I don't know.
I wonder if I should try, like, Atlas or something.
Oh, you want to try Atlas?
Yeah, why not? Strength. You know... Fucky wucky, why not, right? Just have to change my sword to be Wolfman, and have to change my shirt to be something else. I guess doesn't matter. Okay.
Whole box will actually give me more attack on both my weapons. But I would have to use a different lead bit.
Oh my god, I actually spent it with that. Oh, you know what? Cleansing light's a good idea too.
Oh, you weren't using cleansing light?
I wasn't. Now I will.
Alright. Let's go!
Okay.
Big sword build.
But actually, though,
I gotta
beating.
move away. I gotta move away. Please distract him. I'm dying. Alright. This is the method. We got this.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we just fucking shit on his face.
He liked it too. He's a freak.
Just gonna spin. Or not. So he's gonna keep on doing this? Okay.
Did we break him?
Oh, here he goes. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I've seen
he
it.
attacked behind me.
For the
Or
first
he attacked behind you and got me, is what I mean to say.
for the first time I've seen what that move looks like. It is a tail whip. Oh, I died. I died.
Ah. I died trying to res you. Alright, so that's the method.
So, yeah,
just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, so he's so easy to stagger.
Yeah.
Alright.
You want to upgrade that sword, or?
Sword's max. My armor isn't, but
Oh. You wanna
whatever.
upgrade your armor?
I guess I can add Witcher 1 to the list of games I like but other people don't. Story is pure filler, but there's just something so charming to the jank. I think one of my favorite taverns in video games is the tavern in the city. Like, I can describe it to the last detail. It's like you turn off the main street, you go down the stairs, there's like the brothel and I want to say Thaler's like hideout is there. And then you go down and then there's like a T intersection, like a cross. And then there's a dead end on your left that won't lead back to the street. You keep on going back down there thinking you can get to the street, but it's just like a bunch of slum shanties. But if you go straight, there's like a big puddle right outside, like a muddy puddle, and there's some planks for people to walk on. It leads to this tavern. It's like such a nice fantasy, like a.
Big sword game.
Wait. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go backstab that guy because I actually do have a. I need more Ichor for this fight because like, yeah. Because I have two abilities, one's 6 and one's 5, and I have a max of 10, so it just gets fucked up all the time.
Yeah. Plus cleansing light is 10, so.
So I could just use to have more. Is there another like poor schmuck I can beat up?
I don't know.
There's this guy, but like kind of feels like I'll get beat up trying to hurt him.
Yeah, there's a bunch of guys that pop out as soon as you start fighting them. So.
Okay.
I guess you can always eat the Ichor concentrate.
That is a possibility.
Do you really want to take a risk of getting wrecked by that ball?
I don't. And that's why. Put on the Festive Thorn. Oh, can he get around?
Yeah.
Shows what Trisha knows. Probably writes for Game Facts. Or for GameStop strategy guides.
Ouch.
Yeah.
The pain.
Alright. What's the difference between these two? Nothing except this one is worse. The important part is the lightning defense. I guess... Oh wait, I have... The world is my oyster, right? I can have like anything that has... Because the dodging doesn't really change. Oh, it does if I take these. Jesus. Man, when I New Game Plus, I'm definitely going to find a really good spear thing, because I never really got to use spears super much. I'm going to get all this stuff from the DLC, and then I'm going to do New Game Plus.
Hell yeah, man.
It says more lightning defense, but it makes my dodging trash. So... There's parts of The Witcher 1 that I like, but like when people, like Trisha was saying, I want to play through The Witcher 1 before I do The Witcher 2, I was like, I don't know that that's necessary. Oops. But yeah, the story is just like, I couldn't get motivated to do the main plot or like anything. I don't know, it just wasn't. Rams meets hideout, not Thaler. Okay. Yeah, that's such a good tavern. Ever since I played the first game, whenever I read or listen to on audiobook The Last Wish, I always think of that tavern in the Striga story, the first one.
Ooh, God, what happened there? Oof. Get out of here. Ugh.
Get out of here. He's right here. Where are you going?
Oh, man. Oh no.
Put a bubble on you. Got him.
Nice. Big
Grim
sword
Menace
gang.
obliterated. Yeah.
Big
Oh,
sword gang. I wonder what the sword you get from.
here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, posing with the sword. Look at that. Look how cool I am. Underboot? Yeah, check.
There you go. Alright, let me see what the the sword you get from defeating him is... It's probably shitty, right?
I don't know. But I can... Oh, new blood code.
Well, that's a given. It doesn't look like it comes with a big sword.
You have to have your health reduced to... Oh, wait, check out the... Yeah, check out the weapons. No. Go to the thing, and then scroll down.
Check out the weapons that you get.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. So, you can get a different
Scroll down more
message
until you see a picture of a weapon. There
I
you go.
know, Adam. Swordmaster.
More?
Get it.
So there's no big sword.
That's what I said.
Okay. Well, you wouldn't have gotten it because you... Well, you might have gotten it, actually. So yeah, it looks like Big Sword Gang is just the way to beat this guy.
Yep. Go full on stagger.
Oh, you know what's funny? I keep my ichor that I get in your world.
Yeah, just be nice. Ain't it?
There's also a hilarious part where you can make an annoying old lady spontaneously die just by telling her to.
Alright, let's look at volley. We got Thunderbolt Impact. That sucks. Lightning Charge. Oh wow, you can do that with any weapon. Do a lightning charge.
And unleash a palm strike. Okay.
Alright.
But you didn't get all stats up while you're focused.
Dexterity in mind. That.
Dexterity in mind I would actually use.
Now comes the true challenge. Trying to get off a parry.
Yeah, or you can come to my world so I can beat it.
Yeah, I will come to yours. No worries.
Spontaneously make an old lady die. Is that maybe by the graveyard? I don't really remember The Witcher 1 super well. I didn't like it a lot. I kind of liked the witch character. And it was kind of neat, the ghost dog thing, those Bargeists. Yeah, you know, I don't know. It's not a bad game, but I don't like it that much. It's very janky. To be fair, it was more janky than Cyberpunk 2077, even though it was the first game they made.
You have to defeat the bug guy or the
I don't know.
queens.
Let me see if I can just open it. Maybe we already beat both
But you can
bosses.
like look at the map, right?
I can. Okay, needs Asclepius Vestige Part E, Part F, Asclepius Vestige, or Asclepius Vestige 3? What the fuck? Okay, map. Yeah, no fucking idea what that's supposed to, like, mean. Let's just kill everything.
I feel like we might have already gotten the bug guy, but I don't know for sure.
Maybe. Fucking piece of shit hitboxes. Hey, now. It is Wild Swings Code Vein Edition.
Hey,
You just...
now you're an all-star.
You just missed it. We were using basically just Wild Swings, and that was the answer. It was super... Like Classics Code Vein, just pull out the biggest fucking sword, and suddenly the game gets way easier. He shot me?
Yeah, I know. What a bastard.
Fucking... Oh god, vertical strikes. When you're not in Dark Souls and, like, twinging off walls, vertical strikes are not so good.
Here comes the ambush. Da 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 da. Stupid ambush. And I say it's dumb shit.
There we are. Big swords. I think I've been this direction. Probably. Oh wait, I haven't gone up here. It looks like.
Well, right now we're heading in the direction of the bug guy.
Okay. Then the bug guy I have not beaten in my world. Yeah, because I've never had footprints over here.
Okay. So let's do it.
Oh, there we go. Oh, fucking this bitch.
Beat him up.
There we go.
You see, the answer to everything is always more damage.
Bigger bonks. Always the way. Literally just made a joke about you using a big weapon. It's pure luck. Yeah, no, well... Truth be told, so the ice boss has these two crystals that float around, and if you don't break them, when she goes into like her special mode, then she does a beam that just encompasses the whole room, and that's the mechanic. You have to break those crystals, but you can't lock onto the crystals, so it's really asinine. Then in this, the mechanic is similar, but like they have a really extra annoying mode, but the way to resist that mode is just beating the shit out of him and getting him to stagger. So it's not really much of a mechanic, but the way you're supposed to do it is, you know.
What's up, fucker?
Bonks all around. Let me slap one of these on again. I have beaten them, I think.
No, I see a black smoky.
I mean, they're here, obviously, but I think we've beaten them. But I'm down for beating them again.
Okay.
Let me... No, just do it. They can't take damage until they stand up. See, you just bonk and everything goes well.
Thanks. Oh god. Oh god, it locked me onto the wrong girl.
Oh, blood. Ah, God damn it. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I think there's only 2 mini bosses here, so I don't know. Yeah, you just got the part
So,
right now,
yeah.
so that must have been it.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, that's why I can add it to the stuff that you like that other people don't. Yeah. And the sheer amount of non sequiturs in dialogue is funny too. I don't remember too much of the dialogue being super janky. I remember seeing that dialogue and being like, wow, this is like revolutionary. You say, you know, generally what you mean, and then the character does the talking for you. I thought that was really cool. Instead of reading it to yourself and then having the same line get read out. And then everybody copied them. After The Witcher... Maybe it wasn't The Witcher 1. Maybe it was The Witcher 2. But it was the same style from The Witcher 1. Oh, there's a vestige over there behind Fatty.
Oh, that's a map thingy, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
might as well get it, right?
Map missile. Go ahead.
Well, I need my big, strong girlfriend to help me. Oh, they're looking right at me. I couldn't tell the difference between their ass and their face. It's also a plunging attack, but... Alright, ready, steady?
Mom's
Spaghetti. Nice plunging attack.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not a claw. Nice.
It was almost worth all my health. Hell yeah.
Why don't I do this for you then?
Aw.
Because I have more health than you.
Oh, there's another mapping missile over there. You must have missed that one.
Really? Oh yeah, you are on a map that doesn't map.
Did you get the vestige over there too?
That was an interesting graphical effect.
Ah.
I don't have any projectile to shoot that guy.
Whoop, and I fell off. Well, good luck.
I did not get the mapping missile. I don't know if I'm missing a vestige or not, actually.
Yeah, that guy across the tree branch used to have one, so you probably got it if you don't see it there.
Okay. Let's beat it. Go fight the boss. Unless you want bloody vengeance.
Bam. Bam. Got him.
Jesus fucking Christ. I died.
They knew the way of the big sword. That's the problem.
So did you disconnect on purpose?
Yes.
Thanks.
Well, I was all out of stuff, so I figured I should.
Yeah, I was just reading that. That's why I died. It's like trying to read the error message. Do I go back up and try to get the... Yeah, sure. I guess why not?
Yeah, sure. What are you, a pussy? A pussy?
Let me just level up.
Okay.
Yeah, also, on the list of things that I like that other people don't is definitely The Witcher 2. I think, like, most people complaining about the jank of that game are just bad. Because, like, it has a little bit of jank, but it's like, unless you're playing on a really high difficulty, you really shouldn't even notice. Like, the fact that it's RNG, which, like, distance closing move you get, is janky, but who cares if you're playing on normal? Like, I don't know.
Oh, you also like Fallout 4. People always bitch about that one.
I like Fallout 4. I also like Fallout 3. Everybody's, like, hates Fallout 3 for some reason.
Really? I thought Fallout 3 was...
There's like this conclave of people that like Fallout New Vegas and for some reason feel like they can't also like Fallout 3. So they're like, man, Bethesda, the people who made the engine that is literally most of Fallout New Vegas.
Fallout
Like,
New Vegas is basically like DLC for Fallout 3.
I don't know, I had this friend who was like, Bethesda they're bad people for making Fallout 3. They're evil. And then the same people who are like, the same people who then allowed Obsidian to make a Fallout New Vegas, somehow they're mean, evil people. Yeah. It's like, totally understand the feeling that New Vegas is better. I think it's like, I might even enjoy playing New Vegas more, but like, I just don't understand this like accelerated hate for like Fallout 3, Bethesda, and like...
Fallout 3 is a really good game.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it's like pretty clear though that Fallout 3 is just like a better designed game. And maybe that's just because most of what I'm looking at is like level design when I say that. So like how the interior spaces are organized is a big part of it, and how the map in general is designed. I think Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4 have the same map problem, which is that you start on a side instead of the center. Because, like, every start of New Vegas is the same. Like, whether you go up I-80 or you go through the casual route, it's, like, so fucking boring. The only difference you can do is go to Black Mountain and then find the ranger body and then go that one shortcut, but it's just like there's 2 paths, maybe 3, and it's just like, yeah, I don't know about this cutscene.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kind of feeling like that's an Alt F4. Alright, try it again. Yes, exit game. There we go. Oh, it's The Witcher 2 where they changed the lines. Okay.
Oh, you've been playing that. Yes.
I thought they did that in The Witcher 1, though. That's such a cool way of doing dialogue. But when you do it wrong, it's like turbo fucky wucky. Like, the third game, there's a couple dialogue options where it's like, I don't think you should do that holiday ritual. It could anger the ghost. And then, like, when you hit it, it's like, you're a bunch of backwater hicks doing some kind of freaky, fucked up ritual. You smack him across the face. Stupid motherfucker. Like, it's like crazy. Like, the intensity is turned up to like 99%. And I've seen it in other games where, like, people click a dialogue option and then it's completely, radically different. In The Witcher 2, a couple times you say something, and then it's about the where you think it is, and then the next thing he says that you don't have a dialogue option progresses into being different, but it doesn't like start off like that. And I think Fallout 4 they did a couple dialogue options where I was like, that's not what I wanted to say at all. Yeah. It's a really cool way of doing a dialogue in a voiced game. But
it's like when they just decide that your character is an edgelord, and then it's like you select the option that says hello, and when you click on it, the character's like, hello, fucker. I'll kill you and your whole family.
Stupid fucking piece of shit.
Alright, I'm in your game. Looks like it just, Yep.
What's my stamina? I don't see stamina anywhere.
What?
Stamina's 209, okay. So, I lost the progress of leveling up. Yeah, so let me...
Does that mean you also
well, let me
your mini-bosses?
No, I don't think so.
I hope not.
I have the experience from killing them, but I haven't spent it yet.
Okay.
So, why don't you disconnect a Ramaru?
Sure.
And then I will spend a Ramaru my stuff.
Yes. Spend a Ramaru.
New Vegas' development was rushed, would have had more original assets, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I could see that, but, like, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, how much is actually rushed and how much is, like, bad time management? Because, like, Cyberpunk 2077 has had more time than, like, any other game to be developed. And there's all this stuff that's unfinished, and it's just like, they just manage their time poorly.
Yeah, that's a whole other.
And it's like the whole decision to make original assets for a game that's already borrowing an engine, like how important is that? Like I don't know, like maybe I'm just like I'm used to so many like shitty Bethesda games that just like recycle the same shit like 100 million times, but
It doesn't even look unique though, even with all that.
but it's saying like if New Vegas had like another year of development, they would have had all sorts of original textures and stuff, but
I don't know about that.
I don't know how much it would change. Like I don't know. My problem with New Vegas, or I have a couple problems with New Vegas, but I think their level design is pretty poor. Like the amount of invisible walls that you run into when you're trying to like just walk around is way too much. Like
The load screens on the Vegas Strip is not super spectacular.
that's a console. That's the fault of like consoles because they couldn't handle the amount of stuff they were doing. But like they hype up the Vegas Strip so much in other parts of the game, then you get there and it's like this is actual like trash. All right, you got one chance to show me the cutscene. You made me Alt F4. I'm done with you.
Let's go beat 'em up.
Oh, he's already trying to fucky wucky with us. Shit.
Oops. Got me with his ass.
It's always funny when like people that aren't super familiar with like, oh, you're alive. Interesting. It made like a sound like you died. It's always funny when like someone who's not super familiar with god damn it video games will like play a video game or something and then they'll talk about stuff like because they're so almost like innocent in a way. They'll be like, oh, you got hit by the axe, right? And it's like, duh, I saw the axe hit you, of course it would do damage. But then, you know, you play video games for long enough and you're like, it's a hitbox. Very different from what the axe looks like. Oh, shit. I need to heal. Oh, I'm dead. Thank you. Okay. This is getting a little fucking stupid. Just like 7 years later, I finally healed. Oh, I died? Okay.
One of these?
Oh, died again.
Oh, okay. Well, don't do anything there.
New Vegas had less than a year, apparently. Yeah, I mean, they're essentially just making...
That's pretty much crunch. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Tight.
It's like, it's also kind of like... They probably knew how much time they would have before it started. It's not like... Not like they would get surprised by it. Like... I don't know. Like, I was talking to someone who was, like, very pro-Vegas. He hated Fallout 3 because Liberty Prime is anti-communist kind of guy. And he was like... He was saying, like, oh, they should have given them more time for New Vegas. It was like, well, they're a publisher and a developer, so they can't. Like, right? They have to, like, put out another game after. They have a schedule. So, like, if a game is going to fit within, like, a certain cycle. Oh wait, no. Let me go get that backstab,
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead.
because that does help. And then like they were like, well, why did they put out 76? Like they should have worked on it more or whatever. And it's like, well, you just run out of time sometimes. Like, well, they can choose when they release it. And it's like, yeah, but they have to make money. Like they have to, you know, they're selling games. You know, like they have to. They can't just take an infinite amount of time because they don't have an infinite amount of money. And he's like, oh, it's like bullshit. It's like, yeah, I could see the confusion in that money will run out come from like a avid communist. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
yeah,
It's like me, I'm making this Sonic City Witch series and I'm not going to see like immediate returns, so I gotta get it like finished quickly
yeah,
so I can get my money back quicker, because eventually it will run out, you know?
yeah. It's like, I guess it's just kind of like the rich people, if someone has money, they have infinite money kind of thing.
Right. What do you mean money is limited?
Big Daddy Stalin shit, it's fine. Ah, fuck.
Gotcha.
Hate that attack. Mostly because it hit me. He's looking at me, so. Fuck, I died.
Yeah.
Oh, I died too.
Double death. I was expecting you to go away and heal for a bit.
Ah, it's ridiculous. So much of the dialogue in Fallout 4 feels like they just expect you to always set your character's intelligence to 3. Yeah, I mean, you essentially play as a happy-go-lucky dad no matter what you do. Like, when you're... Like, that guy, he fits the default stuff that you'd normally say perfectly. But, like, if you were going to play an evil character, he doesn't have that kind of range. So,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it's just like... Perfect. Oh, shit. I didn't give you a bubble. I guess I can't fix that now.
It's okay. I will be totally fine.
So I think just being ridiculously reckless with this guy is, like, the only way to beat him. So I've just been being ridiculous.
Yeah, but if you need to heal and he's on me, you might as well back off and heal.
Nah. That doesn't sound like real.
That doesn't sound like me.
I mean, I was playing very cautious when I was my mage, but this is different. I mean, I guess it's the same character, but... Yeah, I think, like, essentially, if you're the New Vegas team, right? And your job is essentially, you only have a year. Your job is not making a unique game. You're making a mod for Fallout 3, which is essentially what it looked like at the end. It just looked like someone made a mod, because it's like the same assets and everything. And you just kind of have to be satisfied with, like, that degree of quality, I think. Like, fucking damn it. Alright, I'll use this to heal. Ugh. he's doing his run around. I hate that. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no.
It's too late. I do not have enough health.
Did the wrong one. Yeah, and then a bunch of New Vegas had the ability to improve on Fallout 3 in a bunch of ways. Like, they added that whole companion wheel, which was very nice looking. They really, like, revamping the companion system was a good idea, because basically in Fallout 3, you don't run into any companions you can use until you're really deep in the game. It's like no one liked using the Paladin from the Brotherhood of Steel. It's just like an ugly character design. And then Fox just kind of pops into your lap and is kind of interesting, so people use him, but then he's so strong that it's just kind of like
cheating.
Yeah, it's just like, well, I guess I'm in the end game, so it's not that bad, but it feels like cheating. I don't know.
And dog meat is too sad to use, because you don't want him to die.
I honestly didn't even discover dog meat. Like, ever. I, like, all my hours playing it, I never found him.
Aww.
And then I honestly looked him up the first time when Trisha was playing, because I knew she'd want the dog. My friend had dog meat, but I never got him.
Yeah. Understandable.
Yeah. But yeah, I think, like, the writing of... People also, like, really, really go crazy over the writing for Fallout New Vegas. I think it's good, but I think their main story was worse, and people really get... Like, I think the character writing was decent, but not, like... I don't know. Not the main story. I would say the main story felt more linear than Fallout 3, because Fallout 3 had an ending that you might actually enjoy, but Fallout New Vegas, I felt like every ending was bad. There was no option that I enjoyed. So I like looked up the endings and I was just like, well, I don't want any of these. I think I did beat it once. But they're all bad. You essentially have to, like, you have to side with the NCR, which I guess is, like, the good guys or something, but they just make the whole game feel not apocalyptic, and I'm looking to play an apocalyptic game, so it's kind of like, well, you're ruining all my fun. Oh, his hurt box is bizarre. The fact that I hit him there is crazy. I don't know what's happening, but... I don't know if anyone on stream can even tell what's happening. I died, yeah.
Oh boy.
I died. Thank you. Oh, I died. Thanks. Nice dodges. One day I'll try dodging.
Oh my god. It takes a million years to be able to go down.
There we go. There we go. Just over aggression.
Sweet.
Over aggression is the best solution. Oh, right. Let me pose with my sword like a cool guy. Just being cool.
Yeah. I'll go down, I'll go down.
Okay. Pick up my pittance of souls. So, yeah, Fallout 3 ended with, like, still felt like the apocalypse, but it was, like, definitely the big boys of the apocalypse fighting each other. Whereas, like, Fallout New Vegas, they're like, yeah, the NCR, it has a huge population. It's like, but that doesn't feel very apocalyptic. Like, and then it's like the Legion, yeah, they also have a huge population. It's like, I guess since they don't have enough guns to give them all guns, so it kind of feels okay. So,
Oh, this is Yakumo Dark version.
oh, edgy.
It's so dark.
But yeah, then they have like that quest for the Poseidon energy, and they're like, oh yeah, the Brotherhood of Steel got overrun by a gazillion NCR people, and it was this epic battle. I was like, man, I'd like to actually play that quest if it's okay. But you know, that would have been cool. And then they were like, yeah, remember how like everyone loved the Brotherhood of Steel in the other game? We're gonna make sure that we like do everything we can to make them unlikable. It's like they hate gay people, and this now they hate like the first time ever in the lore. They're like, yeah, we don't like gays because they don't make enough babies. It's like the whole. But they did a lot of good character writing. For most people are gonna play through the game once, but they still made enough in-depth characters. But again, the writing was like pretty focused on being gloomy, so there was no real like super happy conclusion to any of those. Like you can't, there's no romances. Okay. Not that there wasn't Fallout 3 either, but Fallout New Vegas, they did more with the writing, and then they just didn't go that far, which is unfortunate. Oh, I already have this. I just have to equip the thing. But New Vegas did like a bunch of stuff I liked. Very cool. That couldn't have cost a gazillion million. Okay, yeah. Test it on this guy. Bethesda was a lot better. Iron sights for many weapons, actually interesting factors, characters, interesting perks. The perks were definitely better in New Vegas. Although there were a lot of good perks in Fallout 3. I have one perk that I really enjoy from. That does a decent amount of damage, even if it's terrible. I have one perk from Fallout New Vegas, which is my favorite ever. Jury rigging is my favorite perk. Because there's so many weapons you get in Fallout 3, but you can't use. So because you'll run out of them, right? But getting jury rigging, like, increases the amount of weapons you can use. I kind of wish that jury rigging increased, like, repaired the weapon by, like, a tiny bit or something. Just so that you'd had a reason to be excited when you found a double again. I would have enjoyed that a little more. But yeah, if you didn't think Bethesda was bad at the time, they definitely turned bad when 76 came out. Very correct. My brother likes Fallout 76, but I hate playing it because you cannot escape the amount of, like, commie cosplayers or people wearing, like, racial pride flags or pride flags or trans pride flags or whatever, and it's like you literally cannot play without them. And it's just like every time I start the game, they have this big exclamation mark. Oh, you're missing out on your free flags to support communism and or whatever. And it's just like, I don't know, like, do I want to pay for a private server just to pay the company who's doing this to me to stop? Feels a little bit like I'm being held hostage. Normally now watches the stream in a small window in 480p. So it's already hard to tell what's happening, and now with this fight it's impossible. It's like this boss is so
This boss sucks.
he's so chunky. Oh, you're fighting him by yourself?
Yeah, I was trying to like see if I could get the parry thing.
But now you just decided to beat the shit out of him? I got the parry.
It's like so impossible.
I got the parry on... Actually, I got the parry on both of them. On the fire guy and the ice guy. I haven't tried with this guy. It shouldn't be too hard. When he does his third attack, I feel like I understand the timing. I wonder if any of the weapons...
Or any of the vestiges.
Do I have to restore the vestiges at IO? I guess I do.
I don't think so.
The DLC was pretty good too. The DLC for 3 or New Vegas? I think the DLC... I haven't finished the DLC where you do like Veronica's girlfriend's backstory. I just didn't finish that one. I just didn't enjoy like the whole reasoning why you were disarmed, and like the guy being condescending the whole time, and then like I don't know, the god dog guy. There's just so much. I don't know. I found it too much of like a slog to get through, and then I just kind of didn't finish it. It's also Fallout 4 was coming out, so I just ran out of time, I guess. And then when I came back to the game, I started it again, and I was like, eh. The other deal, I think Big MT, Big Mountain, one of my favorites, especially, oh my god, the fucking like the school simulation was so good. It's like this one scientist has like a complex about getting bullied in by jocks, and like some girl that turned him down, and it's for the simulation, he does the voice of the loudspeaker announcements, and he keeps on going like, it's like he keeps on like saying stuff about Bobby something and the girl that he liked, and it's like, oh, she was smoking, like it was only like bad girls smoke or something. Like when you go into the ball closet for one of the objectives, it's like, this is where they store the balls for jocks who like balls, and he has a very like yes kind of voice, so it's like just it's quality.
Good stuff. You still need the slippery.
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it, I think. Yeah. I think Fallout 3 and New Vegas both have some pretty solid DLC. I liked the pit a decent bit. I didn't really care too much about Mothership Zeta. And the swamp thing was cool to have a high level DLC, but I kind of felt like getting killed by like mutant hillbillies was maybe not the most satisfying thing. Like if an enemy is gonna kill me, it had better look really cool. Like if it's gonna be a really difficult enemy, it should look cool. Like it should match it. And they already did all that stuff where they were trying to forward the whole Lovecraftian plot line. And that just feels weird. Like to make the whole DLC with like the aliens, it's kind of like the aliens were sort of kind of like an Easter egg in the other games, and then the Cthulhu stuff was also kind of an Easter egg. Like it's very derivative. It's derivative to the point of feeling like it's an Easter egg. So then it's like, can you really make a DLC that's like main focus is going to be like the Lovecrafty stuff, and then have that be, I don't know, when it's like very clearly just like a derivative thing. I felt like Nuka World was like a really awesome expansion. Like it really felt like it should have been its own game, like that setting being in a theme park. So I thought that was really cool. What were the other DLCs? There was another good one for the third game. It was the Pit, Zeta, Swamp. Oh, Broken Steel must be what I'm thinking of. That was just like, you know, an expansion pack. Solid expansion pack. Just extended the story. I don't know if there was another extra map that they add. But yeah, then... Yeah, then there's the New Vegas DLC where they get the scariest voice actor ever, and then they have you go through, like, was it the Broken Road or something? That one was like in my humble opinion. Oh, I have Top Chat on, so I'm probably not even seeing all this stuff. Change that. The store content... Oh yeah, the notifications are super obnoxious in 76. Ugh. Crafting in 76 was good? I have no idea. The crafting, I guess... Yeah, it was decent. I think the fact that it's always online just, like, makes the game worse. Like, I don't know if you play on controller, but, like, goddamn, they have this, like, smoothing effect you cannot turn off, and fuck, it makes it hard to aim in that game. It was to the point where I, like, used heavy weapons just because there's less aiming involved. God, it was so bad. I enjoyed parts of that game, but, like, they really, like, I don't know, it's just, like... Because the writing at the point of, like, Fallout 4 was starting to lean more, like, cucky, it's like once 76 rolled around, it was kind of like, I just expect the more I dive into the game, the more I'm setting myself to get disappointed. So I just kind of played it like a looter shooter, not worrying about the quests and everything. It's probably the smart way to go. But, you know, it was weird. Fallout 4, they had, like, I thought that was a really cool depiction of the Brotherhood of Steel, but I don't know, like, they certainly it's like, it was a cool depiction on one hand, but then on the other hand, something in the direction, I think, they just took away any option for there to be, like, a happy resolution, or, like, you know, you were only given extreme options. You couldn't have, like, a middle of the road thing. Like, you couldn't not kill, like, if you side with the Brotherhood, you can't not kill the whole Institute. And, like, there's really cool things in, like, terminals and things. Like, there's a whole cyberpunk angle to the institute that stopped at some point, where they were developing like augments, but then the leader of the institute was like, no, that's a abomination on humans, so we have to make fake people out of machines, which is just the most twisted garbage. And you can't, when you take over the institute, you can't say, okay, no more replicants, we're doing only cybernetics, everyone's going to live forever, just like the hitman guy from the intro. You know, you can't really make any like meaningful direction change. And like a really reasonable ending would have been, we're going to go into the institute, but we're not going to blow it up. We're going to subjugate them under the Brotherhood of Steel to manage them, to make sure they don't do anything dangerous with their technology. So everyone's going to have like a director, and then they're going to have a Brotherhood like liaison that says whether or not something is safe or whatever. Just like a safety board for any university. But there's no reasonable conclusion. And then you have like the railroad, which is just like straight up lunatics who are like, they're the synths are people. It's like, no, they're machines designed to seem like people, even to themselves. And it's like, and then they're just like, yeah, we'll just like hide them into other places where they will eventually go rogue and kill someone. It's like the same. It's like kind of the same thing as ghouls, where it's like, yeah, they're fine, but they could go wrong. Man, this is such a ridiculous character. Just like sleeping on the bed all the time. I think, so you're saying repairs should have been utilized in Fallout 4 for things besides power armor. I think the weapon customization system in 4 was overwhelming when I first saw it. And I play a lot of RPGs. Something about how it was presented confused and overwhelmed me to the point where I was like, I don't even want to mess with this. And I think if they had also had repairs at the same time, it would have been too much for people on their first playing it, on their first playthrough of the game. And so I think it was cut for that reason. But you're right, once you've been playing, once you know how the crafting system works, it feels weird that your weapons never break in a Fallout game. And when you pick up a copy of the same weapon or additional pieces that are the same as what you have equipped, you don't have this thing where it's like, oh, I can like upgrade it or something. Maybe they should have decayed to the point of not breaking, but like having less effectiveness. But then you can take components you find to make the gun do like 10% more damage or something. I don't know. They should have done something. Or maybe later on you can have special equipment that's like extra strong but it can break. And then you have like trusty... Yeah, maybe that would be a way to do it. Every weapon by default has like trusty rusty on it or whatever. Just never breaks. And then if you want to, you can customize a new legendary onto it that's like way better, like bleeding on every shot for a machine gun. And then for that, it'll break or something. I don't know. They made the deep state the Enclave. I'm kind of glad I didn't dive too deep into 76. I'm so sure that like Starfield is gonna have some problems.
No.
Yeah, I mean, like if you look at 76, like they hand out like all sorts of like trans pride flags and stuff for you to put on your character or on your profile and whatever. And then they display them on like the main map and everything. So it's just like, it doesn't bode well. They also, like, granted, I don't know what happened, but somebody Me Too'd Jeremy Soule and they like said they would no longer be working with him. So they're working with like the other guy, Enon Zur or whatever, who's also pretty good, but Jeremy Soul's music is like super iconic, and if they're not going to use him for the next Elder Scrolls, I just don't even know how that's going to function. Because he's like, he did Guild Wars, he's such a good composer. And like, again, I don't actually know what happened, so whatever. But it just kind of seems like someone made an accusation and they'd rather just fire him than deal with the
backlash of it.
Yeah. So wait a second, why is this guy talking about the Asclepius thing? Because he's not Asclepius. Temporary lowers your defense and increases attack for both you and your partner. Temporary lowers your attack and increases your defense. Okay. Resets your partner's gift cooldown. That sounds fun. Oh wait, no, it's not the player. It's gonna be like...
It's your partner.
Yeah, it's gonna be like my anime waifu.
Ayo.
It's my...
Yeah. What are they saying?
The only reason 3's ending isn't a downer, too, is that they let you retcon your own death with the DLC. Yeah, I mean, even if you die at the end of 3, it's like, you still get to, like, fight with Liberty Prime and everything.
Should I resume the sprint?
Not right now. You can also turn off the... Unless you're hot, I don't know.
I was hot.
Okay, then you can leave it.
I continue
But, yeah, I mean, also, the Brotherhood and the Enclave don't really... They seem to be, like, the same level of, like, evil, kind of. Like, I don't think the Brotherhood is evil, and therefore I don't really think the Enclave is super evil. It seems like they just, like... The Enclave, other than, like, cartoonishly evil acts that just seem kind of out of character for, like, any organization, it just seems hard to believe that the Enclave is, like, evil. Like, I don't know, like, the Brotherhood of Steel wants to protect people from, like, evil tech, like, too dangerous of technology, like the Institute, and then the Enclave wants to get rid of mutants and, like, restart the United States. So they're so similar to the NCR in their ideals, but they have so much better technology and weaponry, and they're just so much better at everything. Like who would want the NCR to restart the country when they're just guys in, like, regular clothes with rifles? Whereas, like, the Enclave could invent technology that would just make everything better. Like, they kind of... When they make the Enclave do an evil thing, it just doesn't seem super in line with, like, a realistic thing. Like, so if you side with the Enclave and you, in the third game, you poison the water from the purifier, and it'll kill mutants. And they're like, it'll even kill anyone who wasn't born in a vault because they're slightly mutated. And it's like, yeah, but in this world you can go to the doctor and they cure your mutation. So, like, and then, like, if you do that, no one dies. Like, you do that, you do the DLC, no one has been poisoned. They're like, oh, but they'll die eventually. And it's like, it kind of just feels like you had to say something, you had to put something into the game to make them evil because they're supposed to be evil. It doesn't really feel, like, super consistent. So it's almost like a fanfic in your own universe.
Want to just genocide them all to make it a little bit more efficient, rather than eventually we'll get them.
That's another thing.
We'll
They're these
put out
guys.
some mild irradiation, and eventually they'll
Yeah.
get cancer.
So they're these guys in power armor that could just literally walk over to everyone in the entire wasteland and shoot them, and nothing.
Right.
Like, they couldn't do anything. So to say that they would use water and just hope everyone gets clean water and then that clean water kills them. It's like, why don't you just poison the water regularly? Like, I don't know. Like, you couldn't make an airborne... Like, if you can make a bioweapon that... I don't know. It just...
You couldn't make
Like, couldn't they just have a paintball gun that shoots mutant-killing juice and then just plug everyone with paintballs and then... I don't know. I guess the Brotherhood of Steel would stop them theoretically, but I don't know.
Well, anyway, we're done Code Vein DLC. Now all that's left is new game pluses.
Well, I guess there's all the challenges and stuff.
Yeah, but you gotta grind.
You just gotta get good.
Gotta grindy windy.
Jeremy Soul's work on Icewind Dale is incredible. I haven't played Icewind Dale. I guess it's something worth checking out. Twilight Claw.
Yes.
Oh, it looks terrible. It said it was scarred by a thunderbolt. It just turns it ugly beige yellow.
Yeah.
That's what scarred by a thunderbolt means.
Right.
I prefer the holiday one where it's all shiny red.
Yeah, really.
Alright, let me get this sword out of here so I can see. Come here. Welcome to Parrytown, boy. I was just making sure the button works. Easy. Where's the door? Make sure I die over there so I can pick up my stuff.
Now all you have to do is land 50 attacks while taking no damage. And then you'll get them all.
But I'll probably still get, what's it called? Space Bethesda.
Oh, Starfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was super interested in that as well.
I'll probably get it, and then I'll probably mod the shit out of it. Even if I have to, like,
Make the girls pretty.
yeah, even if I have to, like, pay, like, commission a mod to fix something, I'll do it. Just to make it good. Because space is cool. Ah, okay. So, now I can get that. Oh, wait.
To the galaxy steady she goes.
Oh. I don't think I can get this and leave. Hello? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I guess I could, like, grab it and then... As long as I just, like, die by the door, it should be fine, though. It's an isometric D&D game, like Baldur's Gate. Way more combat and less story. It's Icewind Dale. Yeah, I don't... Any of those pause play kind of games I have trouble with. I much prefer... turn-based, because in turn-based you can just kind of chill and just like take your turn whenever, and then in like not turn-based land the world is grim and dark, and then you leave it on pause for like forever because you're just like I couldn't even remember what. Sushi taco? What the fuck? I picked up the sushi taco. Oh, that didn't give me much experience at all. This should be faster. Oh, I have like terrible skills equipped.
Why don't you just eat
You.
some of your food? And then get the haze from there.
Yeah, they're like so resistant to spells. It's gonna take forever. I'll have to use my sword. It'd be awful. That one, and then this terrible spell off of here. The lightning one. Although it might not do that much damage here.
You still want to go out later and get more bang?
Sure.
Because you gotta keep an eye on the time.
Is that your way of saying stop the stream right now? Because I'm tired of streaming?
Well,
Okay. Fair enough. Roasty toasty. Roasty toasty. I just wanted to try out the new skills.
Sure.
Oof. Yeah, I forgot about Fallout 76's release was so disastrous they were giving away free copies. I didn't know they were giving away physical copies. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Starfield is gonna... I'm not so worried about bugs and glitches and stuff. I just, like, I enjoy stories so much that when there's some, like, garbage in there, just some, like, plot garbage, it just bothers me so much. Because, like, I get so into the world and everything, and then when it's just, like, you know, they just have that stuff where they're just, like, you know, whatever, like, cucky stuff. It just, like, bugs me so much. Like, ruins my whole day.
Yeah. It's a bummer.
And, like, I don't know, just diving into a story and enjoying it is so, you know, nice. It's like Kingdom Come Deliverance. There was, like, nothing. It was, like, most of their intentions with that was just to, like, make people know about Bohemian, like, culture and stuff. Which is modern-day Czech Republic. It was kind of interesting. Evade 3 enemy attacks in a row. Ugh.
Yeah.
Orion Vestige Core.
I'm assuming that you need to use
How do I
a
do...
big bonk hammer and also have already New Game Plus to get up to that damage.
Okay, let me look this up.
Because you know that one, like, attack where it's just like a big hammer? I think that's what they have in mind when they're putting that challenge up.
Hey, Arch Warhammer got Blaine Lee Pardo as a guest. It's kind of exciting. Okay, so code vein damage in a okay, what is it? 6,000 damage in one hit. How do you do that?
Well, it's 40,000, but
Right, but like if you could do this much. Okay, what is he doing? I don't even know what that skill is. He has the halberd.
well,
He's got the halberd
Obliterator X.
passive. Okay, so it seems like everybody does. Okay, let me go get Queenslayer. Seems like everybody does.
Oh, you can do final journey.
Right, Final Journey, and then Jack. Jack's power, this one. And then
Oh, you
Bridge.
wouldn't be able to do that on Queenslayer. That costs 20.
Yeah. So?
Well, you wouldn't have enough Ichor to do both.
Yeah, but you just backstab some people. So then, like, Io has this. Oh, but I unlocked it. Okay, cool.
I unlocked it.
I think maybe it's a good time to stop stream. Sounding delirious over there.
Well, I am kind of hungry.
Okay. So I can't use this. I guess I need something.
Well, if you want to use a big bone hammer, you got a hammer mastery as well.
Okay, alright. Okay. Well, we'll just...
Next time.
Alright. Before Trisha loses her mind. I will... Let me see, make sure I'm not leaving people hanging on chat. Ready to accept Todd's sweet little lies. Yeah. I think, like, I don't know. For the most part, I feel like... Yeah, I know there's that song or whatever. There's, like, big meme song. Whatever. Probably fine. Although I'm not looking forward to Hammerfall. I just feel like there's so many... I feel like the reason they're choosing that region is obvious, because they already made Redguard the game, so I don't know what they think they're going to re-explore in that. I would have much preferred finally seeing the Somerset Isles, but at the same time, like, I don't know if they would do a good job. Like, I think it would be so much cooler to have Somerset Isles, have fights with sea elves, and the Slode come to attack. Like, a siege of Slode against the Somerset Isles would be a super cool game. But, you know. Gonna be, like, We Was Redguard or whatever. Just fine. Could be cool. Who knows? Skyrim was a really cool choice. I was surprised they actually went to Skyrim.
Skyrim was fun.
Also, people asking for Black Marsh are insane. That would be terrible. Like a marsh stretching over tens of thousands of miles. They'd have to give it the Cyrodiil treatment, where they just like switch it from being a jungle to not a jungle, because that would be, I don't know.
That would be bold.
Yeah, showing the actual homes of the elves would require like a lot of concept art and like really cool like buildings and stuff, because you know. The glass weapons, they make a lot of like architecture out of that apparently. So you'd have all these crystal buildings and stuff. So you'd really have to have your lighting system on point, so that the light refraction would look cool and everything. So it could be. I would think that would be really cool, but meh. Guess you could just play the MMO if you want to see it, I suppose. Anyway. I'll catch you guys Oh yeah, that is Kroby Cat. Yeah. Catch you guys later. Maybe I'll do a stream later. Maybe I...
Good night,
won't.
guys.